Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Moxie and this is my Week 4 battle against Anthony, aka Woodwardus 13, and he's the coach of the Oakland Raichus, as I am the coach of the Baltimore Braviaries. Of course, as you already know, this is Season 2 of the MPL, Week 4, as I already said. So, going into this match, I'm 2-1, he's 1-2. Now, we're both in the same division, so that makes this a divisional match. Oh my god, so cool. We're both in the blue division, of course, as you might hopefully you already know. So, he's 1-2, I'm 2-1. So I'm one game ahead of him. I'm in second place in the division. Okay, first is Slacks, he's 3-0. Next is me, 2-1. Next is Cypher, 2-1. Next is Anthony, 1-2. I'm ahead of Cypher because I have a better differential. But if I lose this game, then Anthony has the same record as me, and depending on differential, he could be higher than me in the standings. And I don't want that. I really don't. I want to stay at the top or near the top in the standings. I want to try to stay close to Slacks. I don't want to lose. I want to at least be right on his tail, if anything, or maybe tied with him. Hopefully, Cypher can beat him this week, and they'll both be 3-1. So that if I do win, I can also be 3-1. There'll be big conglomeration of cool people at 3-1. I don't know what I'm saying, but this is gonna be a really hype match. I'm excited. I've already done battle, so I know what happens. But I'm excited. You guys should be excited too. Oh, it's gonna be a good match. So hyped. During the battle, I might be wearing a different shirt and/or be in a different background because of my situation with timing and such. Yeah, but then there's words. I'm good at them sometimes, I swear. But I have a different layout this video this week. I made a new one. I like this one. I really like it. Hopefully you guys like it too. I don't think there's much else for me to say. But Braviaries, let's soar into battle. Alright guys, so I'm back with the battle. As you can see here, you can see my awesome team here, and you can see Anthony's team just chilling like Bob Dylan. So, this part I'm recording with Camtasia instead of Logitech, because Logitech just does the face cam. Camtasia can do both. I did load some settings from the default webcam settings on Camtasia, so it might be a little worse than it was in the first part, but hopefully it's still decent. If it was lagging, if it's lagging in this part and just like messes up, I'll just delete it and have some picture in that part in the corner for the layout and the face cam, or for the face cam and the layout. Hopefully you like the new layout that I have. Yeah, I like it. I think it'll be the final layout. That's what I thought before. So I don't know. Thanks to Dench and Jack for recording the battle for me. They both did it due to complications. Like I asked Jack, and then I think it was working, so he didn't get to send it to me until once he was done. And I also asked Dench because Jack wasn't sending it to me, and they both sent it to me at around the same time. Sorry for uploading this late, by the way. I mean, it's still on Friday, but just later than the normal time. I usually upload 2:30 p.m. This will probably be uploaded around, at the earliest 5 p.m. I don't know when it will be. Probably like 5:30 or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry for that. Just, I didn't have time to record yesterday, because I would have if I was saying it, like, Dench recorded it yesterday. Thanks for that, Dench. But it wasn't uploading fast enough. If I was able to get it like 10-15 minutes sooner, I could have done it yesterday, but I had to go, and when I got back, I went to the movies, by the way, and then when I got back, I tried to do it, but stuff was messing up. I was so tired and mad, and my voice was just like dead. I don't want to try it again. Like, my laptop died. It's just, yeah, bullshit happened. Anyways, let's get into the battle. You can see the team preview. You've been able to see it for the past almost 2 minutes. I'm bringing a Spadef, Registeel, a physically defensive Clefable, Life 4 Porygon Z, Scarf Salamence, Sash Weavile, and a mixed bulky wall, or mixed wall-ish kind of thing, and Assault Vest Sandslash. So Anthony is bringing the Jolteon, Conkeldurr, Mega Gyarados, Dragonite, the Krookodile, Mesprit, and I said them all, yeah. Alright, so the battle is about to start in a second. There we go. So my plan was to lead with Registeel, because on his team of 6 here that he brought in, and even on his team of 11, his only way of getting rid of Stealth Rocks is Defog on Dragonite, which I didn't think he would bring Defog on it. I thought he would bring Dragonite, but probably not Defog. So I pretty much can just keep my Stealth Rocks up for the rest of the game, as I can just get them up first turn. So I expected him to just go for Stealth Rocks with this thing. He just Fire Punches. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, that's cool. I thought maybe he would Magic Coat, because he does get that. But no, he didn't go for that. I don't think he had it. He didn't use it, at least. So, I'm thinking, I got my rocks up. That's pretty much what that thing was for. I could try to stay in, take a Fire Punch again, but he might switch. I could try to do that and counter, but I was like, nah, I'll just go into Patrick. You can eat up his Fire Punch. As long as he doesn't get the burn, we're all good. We're all good. Because I do have Unaware for, like, Gyarados and Superior and stuff. He didn't bring Superior, but just if he did. I do have Unaware for that, so a burn would actually affect me. Because if I Magic Guard, it wouldn't. So I thought this thing can't really touch me. Can maybe try to side shock. I don't want to do anything really. So I can just Calm Mind, get up my stats, get up my special attack and special defense, as you know, I can get some stat boosts, and then I do have the Moonlight to get back some health. But he whips out the Iron Tail there. I was like, whoa, okay, that's cool. Whatevs. I take it decently. It does about 40% each time. So I go for Moonlight here. I would like to have Soft Boiled instead of Moonlight, but Moonlight has APP and Soft Boiled has 16. So I'd like to have Soft Boiled for those reasons. But Soft Boiled I can only get in 4th gen, and Unaware's a hidden ability, so it's 5th gen, so I can't have them both. So pretty much my thought process was I'll keep Moonlighting till he misses an Iron Tail, because it is 75 accuracy, so he should miss one soon, I would think. And he misses that one, the 3rd one, so it's like what you would expect from Iron Tails. It's nothing like 2 Haxy missing like 2 or 3 in a row. It's about what you would expect. It seems fair. So he goes for the U-turn, try to bring out something else that can maybe deal with Clefable a little better. He brings out Tuna the Gyarados. It'll take that Stealth Rock damage. So there, I decided, you know, I'm at max HP. I could try to Calm Mind again, but I'm like, nah. Moonlight or Moonblast should be a 2-hit KO on offensive Mesprit, unless if I get 2 main damage rolls. But he just goes in Gyarados there, yeah, after he U-turns, or as he U-turns, whatever. Moonblast does about half, I think a little over half from where he was after these Stealth Rocks. In the MPL, you have to Mega Evolve first turn, so you might be questioning why he Mega Evolved there, because he might have been able to live that next Moonblast if he didn't Mega Evolve, because he is weak to Moonblast if he does Mega Evolve. If he doesn't, he's not weak to it, it's just neutral. But you have to Mega Evolve first turn. So he just goes for Earthquake. Maybe he doesn't have Waterfall. I don't know why he wouldn't go for Waterfall. I don't know, maybe predicting Registeel switching. I don't know. Whatever. So I just go for another Moonblast and knock him out. So I'm up 6-5, good start, things looking pretty good. I have +1 special attack and Spadef Fable. Things looking pretty nice. So he brings back in the Mesprit, the Mohit, takes some rock damage as he does go for the Iron Tail, as I do Moonlight, because I predicted him to do that again, and I could get back some health. So he does miss 2 out of 4, so that's unfortunate, but I don't think he missed any more in the battle, if I recall correctly. He just keeps going for them. So I'm back at full health, so I decided I'll just go for Moonblast here, get damage on this thing. So it does do, yeah, about half. But then, you'll see in a second, it lowers his special attack, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, I saw only physical moves on this thing, so it didn't really matter. But he has a Citrus Berry. I was kind of shocked by that. I thought maybe he would have Sash, maybe Expert Belt or something. But I guess the Citrus Berry makes more sense. Just to get back some health if you need to, like you would have there. So he goes for the Iron Tail again. He gets a defense drop. I'm like, ew, that's bad. So I go for Moonlight. I get back up some health. I'm not like 3/4 health once I get the lefties back. So yeah, around 3/4, 3/4, 75%. They're all the same thing. I don't know why I said all that. So here I'm thinking, with that -1 defense, I don't want to try to take an Iron Tail because that will do like 60% now. And my Moonlight's only heal me up 50, so he can win that war 1v1. So I'm thinking, I could go into Immense, but an Iron Tail will put me in range where Banded E-Speed from Dragonite kills me, and I don't want that. So I decided I'll bring in PZ here. He can take it decently. He does like 40% around there. So I just go for your Tri-Attack here, because he's nothing to take it. He doesn't have any Steel types, doesn't have any... Well, he does have a Ghost type, but he didn't bring it. He did not bring his Dusknoir. Yeah, so I just Tri-Attack, that's what he did. It did a little over half. Even though that thing is Assault Vest, still Life Orb Adaptability, it hurts so much. So I thought he would Mach Punch here, because that would kill. I did run the damage shock, it would have. I thought maybe he would knock off. I wanted to go into Immense, but I didn't want to lose my Choice Scarf in case he did want to knock off. And like, I would like to keep my lefties on Patrick, but if I lose them, it's whatevs. So I would have liked to keep my Choice Scarf on Salamence. That's why I didn't switch into it there. I think if he didn't knock off, and he just like Mach Punch, and he could have gone in Salamence and I think Dragon Clawed and then just went and then just won from that point. I'm not sure though. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. So I went into Patrick to take the knockoff. Then he brings in this thing on the Moonblast. I go for Moonlight here. Then here I decide, you know what? I could just try to keep stalling this thing out until he misses again, maybe. But I'm running out of Moonlights. I'll just attack. It's whatevs. I'll kill this thing. So it does kill. I do get a crit, I believe. Yeah, I do. It doesn't matter. Unless if that previous one was a max damage roll and that was a min damage roll. It wouldn't have mattered. It's fine. So it brings in Timothy, the Crocodile here. So I'm up 6-4 in a good position. So here, I really should have switched into Sand Slash, but I didn't. I was like, if I can live in Earthquake, cool, but I'll just sack this thing off. Yeah, if he's offensive, or like max attack, I think even if he's Jelly, Earthquake still goes from there. I'm like, whatever, that's cool. I can just bring in Sand Slash now. I probably should have switched it into Sand Slash instead of sacking off Clefable. It doesn't really matter though. Whatever. So I'm bringing Devil Sonic here. So I'm thinking he could Earthquake again. I feel like he would. And I'm just going to go for the counter here to get off some damage. Even if he wants to switch out into Dragonite, Jolteon, or Conkeldurr, I can still beat all those things one-on-one, because I have Assault Vest, so I can live hits from Jolteon pretty well. So I go for the counter there. It does about 2/3-ish around there. So he's lefties, and yeah, seeing as the Stealth Rocks here, I assume he's some kind of bulky variant, so I'm not sure if Earthquake will kill here. I think if he's offensive, it would have. It was guaranteed, but I think he had some kind of bulk investment. I'm not sure how much, but it does kill, so that's awesome. So I'm up 5-3 here. I do have enough special defense investment on this Assault Vest, Sand Slash, so I can live 2 life 4 HP ices from a timid Jolteon. That was very situational and specific, but I did cool. So I did that prepping. Go me. So I know I can live an HP ice even if he specs. I think he was. So I can just Earthquake here and kill. I thought maybe I could Rapid Spin to help out Mence, but I was like, you know what? I think I might have a chance of winning in a 5-0, and if I just sacked off Sand Slash, it would have been a 4-0 at best. So I'm like, I'll play for the chance of maybe getting a 5-0. So I forgot that I actually outspeed this thing, so I was like, whatever, I'll Rapid Spin and get rid of the rocks for Mence. As he just Mach Punches, because, oh yeah, I outspeed, so he would have needed to do that to outspeed me. It actually doesn't kill, because I do have the rest in physical bulk, so I can take those hits pretty well. So I'm thinking he's probably not gonna Ice Punch here. I don't know if he has Ice Punch. I feel like he does, but he I feel like he was gonna Mach Punch again, as he does. So I can just bring in Mence, eat about Mach Punch. I can just Dragon Claw this thing. I'm Scarf, so well, I mean I would have to beat this thing. Anyways, so I go for Dragon Claw, kill that thing, get the Moxie boost, which doesn't really matter at all, but I still get it. So that's cool. As he brings in Jimmy, me, Dragonite, I'm up 5-1 here. It'll take the Stealth Rocks damage to get rid of its multi-skill. It's at 75%. Dragon Claw, BAM! You did. Even if I wasn't at +1, it would still kill. Unless it feels bulky, then it might have not. But I don't know. Whatever. So we do win in a 5-0. 5-0. Oh my god, that's awesome. That is awesome. We're now 3-1. The Baltimore Braviaries are 3-1, which is pretty fantastic. We have a +10 differential, which is awesome. Last season I was 4-0. I think I have +10 differential as well. Yeah, that sounds right to me. +10 differential. I still have the same differential this year. I do have one more loss, but that's okay, because I feel really confident with how I've been playing these past 3 weeks. I've played really well, I think, and I've prepped really well. I really like the teams I brought and what I've done with them. Like, I had a plan going into each one of these games. I mean, not as much of a plan week 1, and I lost, but weeks 2, 3, and 4, I had a good plan, and I executed them really well, and it's worked out really well. So, one little fun fact. So last season when I played Anthony in the playoffs, I think that was the best battle I've ever played. Not like I didn't play that well in battle, but like it was the most intense battle, like the best battle I've been in, and I participated in against Anthony last season in the playoffs. That was a really good match. But what I was gonna say is to end that match, he brought in his Dragonite for the first time in the game. He took a Stealth Rocks damage, and my Scarf Pokemon killed with a super effective move. That happened again. My Scarf Pokemon kills his Dragonite, who just came in, taking the Stealth Rocks damage for the first time in the battle. He came in for the first time. And the Stealth Rocks breaks his multi-scale. My Scarf Pokemon kills with a super effective move. Last season it was Froslass killing with Ice Beam. This season it was Salamence with the Dragon Claw. It's a funny little thing there. But we do win 5-0. Oh my god. So if Cypher won against Slacks, then we're all tied at 3-1. If Cypher lost and Slacks 4-0, I'm 3-1, Cypher 2-2, and Anthony 1-3. So it could be a big conglomeration of 3 people at 3-1. Could be 4-0, 3. It could be 1. Yeah, words, numbers. You probably don't understand me. I don't understand me. TBH. Yeah. So thank you, Anthony, for this cool, awesome, swagtastic battle. Yeah. Sorry this is up a little later than normal. It still should be up on Friday, but yeah. Sorry that it's not on the same time. I think next week I should be able to upload it 2:30 again, as I normally do. Anyways, like, comment, sub.